Hey, welcome guys. Today I'm here with Michel Carr, Dr. Michel Carr. I'm in here in his practice. It's 100% chiropractic. He is my chiropractor. And we have a trainer, myself, and the doctor of the chiropractic work. And we are going to combine our knowledge. We're going to talk about the best 3 stretches to lower back pain. So the first one would be?
So first we're going to be touching on a muscle that we talked about on our last video, the psoas, which is a deep hip flexor, meaning it raises the leg. It attaches from the lumbar spine down to the head of the femur. So when we're stretching it, there's a few different ways, but he's going to demonstrate. We're going to go down into a semi-lunge. So if we're stretching the right side, he's going to have his left knee back. And what we're trying to do is separate where the muscle starts and where it ends. So because it starts on the low back, I'm going to have him lean his torso posterior backwards while pushing the pelvis forward. And he's going to feel that deep stretch in his low back and in the front of his groin. So this is a fantastic stretch to open that up. And obviously we're going to do both sides. We want to hold it for about 20 seconds. Maybe put a little pulse into there and then release. All right?
So the next one, that one's a very, very popular one that I have my clients and my members at my facility here in Dallas, Texas do, is because that's like being in a seated position at a desk all the time. That is where it's really shortened and it gets real tight. So when you stand up, you automatically get, pain in your lower back because it's pulling on your back. So the second most popular one for lowering back pain would be
piriformis stretch. So the piriformis is a muscle in the glute. It runs from the iliac crest over here in the sacrum over to the femur. So it runs obliquely across the glute. So to stretch this, there's 2 ways. There's one you can do at your desk in your office. You're just going to cross the side you're stretching. You're going to put that ankle on the opposite knee. You want to try to keep your leg as parallel to the ground as possible. And then what I'm going to have Turner do is keep his chest up and lean towards his leg. If you flex forward, all of the stretching happens in your mid-back.
This is a no-no.
Yeah. We want to keep the back straight. So we're protecting the back, and it's really going to engage that muscle in the glute, and you're going to feel a deep stretch in there. If you want to do this with a partner at home, the best way to do it is lay on your back. So if we're stretching the right leg here, he's going to bring this up. Now the best way to do it is bring it up and you're going to grab it behind the left leg and just pull in. So you see this is keeping his back nice and straight while bringing the legs up towards his chest, and that's going to create a great stretch in the glute there.
Okay, so I definitely felt that while I was doing that. So the third and final most popular exercise for lowering back pain would be?
Hamstrings.
Hamstrings. We all know about those. Back in the PE days in school and stuff, just the bend over. But sometimes you do it alone or you can do it with a partner. So first we're going to show you the single one. Okay, so grab a towel.
Yep. What Turner's going to do is going to use the towel to get a hold of his feet because most of us aren't flexible enough to grab our toes. He's going to wrap the towel around his foot, trying to keep the leg as straight as possible and just bringing that in towards his torso. He's really going to feel that, and you can actually see how his knee's bending, so he needs to do a little work on this himself.
Yep, sure do.
This is a great way to do it on your own. If you're doing it with a partner, your partner's just going to come in, contact the back of the heel. Again, we're trying to keep this knee straight and just slowly lean into it. When your friend or whoever you're working out with tells you, gives you that little groan, it's time to back off a little bit. And one of the most important things I have my patients do is relax that hip. So we want to relax the glute, and that's going to allow it to drop down and give us a little deeper of a stretch. We're holding most of these stretches for about 15 to 20 seconds. There's a few more progressions into it, but we'll touch on that on another day.
Okay, so couple tips on these. Is to please do not bounce.
Yeah.
When you're doing this exercise, can you explain why bouncing would be bad? Because a lot of people, you'll see them, just popular. Maybe you've seen it on TV and stuff, and they're doing this stuff right here. Now, why?
So when you have those muscles stretched to their max and you're having to bounce into it, you've already taken it to its end length. And as you bounce, you can actually create micro tears in the muscles and possibly the tendons too. And so we all want to be careful we don't do that, because that's just going to cause you more pain and it's going to keep you from getting into your workouts later.
Okay guys, so that's the tips for the 3 most popular exercises for lowering back pain. Stay tuned for next video, and remember, as I always say, Jamodi, it's just a matter of doing it. Take care.